Okay, Allie, show me your ring.
Oh, here.
Now, tell me what you do for a living.
Oh, I love my husband.
And how did you get that awesome job?
Well, I became a better human being, and I became feminine and also shocking, submissive. So that was the secret.
So what are your tips to women that want to be a housewife?
To embrace it. It's an actual job. You just can't get it in the public or private sector. Like, you need a man to hire you for it, but that's okay. Because if you think about it, you submit to your boss who makes you clean stupid shelves at your retail job, right? Like, wouldn't it be better if you were cleaning your own shelves at home? You know what I mean? And your boss wants to sleep with you in a good way. In a good way.
And where do you meet these men?
Well, I think women should work for the men that they want to pursue. I know that sounds crazy, but it's really easy. So if you think about it, like, you want a lawyer, right? So then you should be a paralegal, or if you want a dentist, then you should be a dental hygienist. But these are considered, I guess, high value status professions. But I think that's a really good model that not enough women utilize, because women will bully the woman who is the secretary that marries the doctor, okay? But who has the last laugh? Like, her in her McMansion with her husband who's high and the babies. Like, that's who has the last laugh. So.
You know, sometimes a viewership warning might be appropriate, Kadeen. Like, said Delia, what you're about to see is disturbing. Prepare yourself. I mean, I think I me one disturbed them, I just say a while ago. And I don't think any man really, what she say?
It's social engineering.
No, I'm all for different types of relationships, you know. And I'm all for women being housewives. I have no problem with that. If that's the arrangement that works for you and your husband, I'm cool with that. Not everybody going to get up every day and gone to work and gone career. That's not for everyone. But the content of that video?
What did she say? Your man to, I don't even know what I wrote.
Your man is to hire you.
To hire you for it.
The man is to hire you.
And you must submit to it.
It now makes sense.
What is that? Me never hear, my left ears now work.
So I'm going to work with our theory. I'm going to tell you why the theory is flawed. Because she's likening the household relationship to working for your boss. But when you work for your boss, you get a job description. The job comes with
perks.
But
vacation.
Set perks. An agreement on paper that says when you work for your boss, this is what you're going to be paid. This is what overtime is, and you're going to be paid overtime. I don't think that kind of rigidity should work. So what? If the nappy want change more than 3 times, you're going to get overtime pay?
So here's my challenge with it, right? So I too have no issue with a woman who wants to stay home.
Yes.
And I actually think it's a privilege for women who have children who want so to do, to be able to raise their children at home.
Absolutely.
But let me tell you something. It is a decision that many women make actively, in collaboration, of course, with their partners, but the submission part of it I have a real problem with, 1. And 2, there are many women right now working as housewives, and I say working deliberately, who would much prefer to be working outside of their homes. Because housewifing is the hardest job you will ever do. My personal feeling, I have friends who are housewives. I mean, they're never home because they're shuttling the children from here to there. Supermarket, everything, washing, cooking. It is a very demanding job. And you never, unlike other work where you get a lunch break, it's not at all frivolous. It's not unless you have a really good life where you have no kids to take care of and you living the best of the best, and all you do every day is call in your manicurist and you lie down and get your nails did and your hair did. But for most people who I know who occupy this role, it's a difficult job. And let me tell you something, it's something I don't think I could ever do. There's no end and no beginning.
And I know men who have made that decision with their partners that their partner will stay home and be a housewife, and they don't treat them like employees.
No.
I've never.
It's a mutually agreeable decision.
I don't say that doesn't exist, but I'm saying from the people that I know personally, there's such respect and admiration, and they rely on them. My wife has to do this for me because.
Matter of fact, she run the house.
Yes.
So it's not.
Them say,
she's more the employer.
Get paid, I never know where it go. My wife deal with everything. It's my wife do everything. So I don't feel like because you make an agreement that you're gonna stay home, it should be.
It's not a pejorative thing. It's
No,
not a pejorative
but
thing.
and she said if you want to marry a lawyer,
Go work as a paralegal.
go work. Well, you could have got thief something too.
So, correct? 'Cause you're gonna
marry a
get
judge.
legal
You
counsel.
want to marry a judge? Should I commit a crime? Cause when me I go see him in court. If me want marry that police.
That's what you call a flawed deduction. Inference is incorrect, miss.
Do you know the range of jobs?
You want to marry a butcher, do you lick down a dog and carry it? You know what I mean? Like, the link is, it's a stretch. It's a stretch.
Just say if you want to marry
It's a stretch.
Try to marry one prison warder then, darling. Do not try to marry a correctional
Or a
officer.
police for that matter.
Because
Come now, lady.
It's not going to work out.
But I want to tell you something.
If you want to marry a lifeguard.
Some people really do work towards it as a trophy.
I'm having fun with this. If you want to marry a lifeguard, go drown. Listen, people, love is love. Work it out. That's it for girls.
Drown and then married. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh.
When we return, we learn about certified